I struggled with alcohol from about the age of 25.
I'm actually lucky to be alive. By the fourth time, the doctor said, like, you shouldn't be living.
Social services got involved. I wasn't allowed to be alone with my son.
Being in Betel, I didn't know Christ. And I think before that, I was very bitter. I was extremely angry.
I was very close to prison. I spent many a night in the street, sleeping in the parks.
I couldn't stand who I was, but I couldn't get out of it. I couldn't.
I was in a real dark, desperate place, and I was crying out for help, and I felt that there was no help out there at all.
And then 3 years ago, I got diagnosed with HIV. And I remember it was very like slow motion. And I just remember the nurse saying to me, "Are you okay?" Like everything was really blurry. If I found out that I had HIV when I came into Betel in 2016, not knowing the Lord, I would have left, and I definitely, 100%, I would have killed myself. 100%.
Where I lived, there was a Christian lady that used to always come and pray for me and say that Jesus loves me and try and pray and take the addiction away. And I told her that I was absolutely done and I needed to change my life. And she came back with a phone number for Betel.
Jesus says, there will be suffering in this world, but you come to me.
And so when I came into Betel and I was in a girl's house, I was like, what are these people doing? Everyone kept hugging and kissing me. And
I think I gave my life to Christ 5 years ago. And it was amazing, living off the emotions. You know, this is my journey, living off the emotions.
There was hope that there was actually a place that I could go to. The kids came to stay with me when I'd been here for 9 months. Bearing in mind I hadn't had any proper contact with them, and they all stayed overnight and woke up with me on Mother's Day. I hadn't seen them for I don't know how many years on Mother's Day, but they all were in the house with me on Mother's Day. I just can't, it just makes me want to cry. Like, it was just amazing. Like, and you just start seeing your life being restored.
I could feel my old self slowly deteriorating. Like, even when I look back, I don't even recognize that person. Because I think I walk around Anchor Point and Betel UK, when you hear people's testimonies, you're like, no way. No way. You know what I mean? It's like, what? And even like, even if Betel was written in paper, you wouldn't think it's possible. I've never seen a fight in my life in Betel.
But you just have this overwhelming joy that you just don't get anywhere else. Nothing else fulfills you like that.
Absolutely blows my mind in what I'm doing right now in my life. Like, to be able to teach, to give back, to feel the way I feel.
I was crying out for 3 years and no one told me about Betel. I could have done that 3 years earlier if someone had only given me the phone number. Betel is my home.
It's amazing what God can do. Size, language, or anything, he just boom, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's incredible.